Hello friends, today's topic is quitting my job with no plan. Let's rant.
And see, I'm big on faith. Like, I'm really big on having faith through everything. And I mean everything. But you lose me when you just quit your job and you don't have a plan. Like, you ain't got no backup job. You just up and quit, no plan, just living life like that. I don't, Jesus, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I trust God. I trust my Father. But when it come to that aspect and that aspect alone, quitting your job with no plan, woo. How do y'all do that? Like, I'm not judging nobody. I'm not talking down upon people that do that. But, like, I genuinely want to know, because I'm the type of person, I get burnt out at my job. Like, all the jobs that I've had, I've gotten burnt out. But I didn't quit when I got burnt out. Like, there's been a job that I felt like I was there for way too long. And now I'm at my job and I feel like I'm here for a little bit too long. Like, I need something new to, you feel me, shake. But I'm still here while I'm still trying to figure out a plan for my escape. So how do y'all, like, you feel me, transition after quitting your job and, like, it's just no plan, and then eventually an idea or something pops up?
So I quit my job and I don't have a backup plan. And you're probably thinking, why the fuck would you do that in this economy? And you're so right for that. I honestly just woke up one day and I realized I don't want to work in an environment like this anymore. It's not good for me. It's not good for my mental health. And I've kind of put up with this for a bit longer than I probably should have. So I walked out. I'm really proud of myself, actually. Well, I gave 5 weeks, of course. But then I walked out.
I just quit my job with no backup plan. I just did it. I listened to my heart, and we're going to see what happens next. No, could never be me. I think it is a very toxic and dangerous narrative when people come on social media and they say that they quit their job with no backup plan and they listened to their heart or they prayed on it or whatever the case may be, and they just quit with no backup plan without giving context. And I'm talking about the same context that I feel about beauty influencers. You can't recommend a skincare product if you don't disclose that you have fillers and Botox, which it's fine if you have that, but you have to disclose that before you say that this product is your holy grail and you don't have wrinkles from it after using it for X amount of time. Like, I'm talking true, ethical, honest influencing. So when I say dangerous and toxic narrative, I'm saying before you come on here and say that you quit your job with no backup plan and you just listen to your heart, you need to disclose some things before you try to inspire or motivate or influence others to do the same. You need to be disclosing if you have a lot of money saved up, or if you have a partner that is the breadwinner, if you make just a little bit of money, which is okay, but it's easier for you to walk away from it rather than somebody that makes 6 figures and their family depends on their income. And I don't know who said this quote, but I will make sure I look it up before I post this video. But the concept that, like, some people are born on third base thinking they hit a triple, like, acknowledge your privilege whenever you're saying such drastic statements like, I quit my job with no backup plan. And in this job market, are you crazy? Are you new here?
Not having a plan in place is crazy. What do you think? Comment down below.
Good afternoon, TikTok family and friends. Good afternoon, TikTok motherfucking family and friends. What it do? I'm here with a testimony, y'all. So, I had seen a video and the dude had said people who quit their job without a plan ain't scared of nothing. Well, I'm her. I'm that motherfucker who quit their job and didn't have no motherfucking plan. Not one plan whatsoever. But I quit my job and I thought I was going to be able to go work for Amazon real quick. But then come to find out that, oh, my lipstick everywhere. Come to find out that I had to resubmit my, like, I-9 forms because I had already been at the 3 years. So I didn't have my social security card because my ex-husband kept my social security card when I left. And then I also, somehow my birth certificate just disappeared out of thin air. I literally just had it because I renewed my birth certificate or whatever in November on my birthday. But for some reason my birth certificate was missing. I don't fucking know. But anywho, so I got desperate for a job, and I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just work somewhere. It don't matter how much I'm making. So I ended up getting this job at Edible Arrangements. And it already started off kind of funky because it was like they didn't ask for my I-9 information, and then they paid through PayPal, like, and then it was already like every time I went to work I was getting sent home within an hour. Like, I'm trying to make money, I have bills, I have animals, I have a kid, you know what I mean? So with all that being said, I said fuck that job, and I quit that motherfucker too, because it was wasting more money than it was making money. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not about to keep doing this, I'm not going back. So I ended my time with them there. So I never rode the bus a day in my life since I've been in Arkansas out here. Like, I've never rode the bus out here, you know what I mean? If I'm from California, so I've rode the bus plenty of times, but I never rode the bus out here. And the first time I ride the bus driver was like, go to the job fair, it's on Friday, y'all keep getting sent home an hour after being at work, y'all not making no money, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, fuck it, okay. So I had a friend with me who knew the bus driver, which is why he wanted to tell her the information, but I was with her, so he was like, yeah, both of y'all go, if y'all got a driver's license, go. So we went. I went through the job fair. They said they would call back in like 10 days, but I got called back like literally the following week. Like, so the job fair happened on Friday. I got called on Tuesday. Actually Monday, but I missed the call, and I ended up getting with them on Tuesday, doing all my little stuff that I needed to do to get the job, and finished. So they tell me that I completed my background check, my drug test, all of that. My physical was good, just to show up on today, Monday. And that's when my little training starts. So right now, the point of my story time was I now work for the it's called Rock Region Metro, and it's the bus company out here. And I'll be driving like the little vans that connect people to the major bus lines. So your girl did it. And every time I would tell this story to somebody, I was emotional about it. Like, because it was just like, if y'all knew all the stuff that I've been going through, like, this job is crazy because it's making me do something that I've been asking God to help me do, which is, you know, take certain tastes out of my mouth of like drinking or smoking and stuff like that. So, yeah, like, I'm done with all the bull crap that hurts my body, harms my body, and this job is forcing me to do it. So it's kind of like a divine intervention. I always want to say that backwards. So I'm working for a company where I can make it a career, and I'm just blessed, and I just wanted to share my story with y'all. So yeah, congratulations me.
Quit your job, take that leap of faith, quit your job with no backup plan, quit your job, chase your dreams, quit your job, leave the country, quit your job, quit your job. I made a video some months ago and I said I was going to quit my job to write a series that I've been wanting to write, and I was going to quit my job and take the leap of faith, which I did. I did actually do that, but then a bitch went broke. I went broke.
So I've seen a lot of posts going around about people quitting their job without a backup plan. I just quit my job, no backup plan, because that was toxic. Let me tell you something right now. Look at me in the eyes. Do not quit your job without a plan. I'm not going to call it a backup plan. I'm going to call it a plan, okay? All these people on social media that tell you that they have no backup plan probably have a trust fund. They probably have somebody that's willing to pay their rent for 6 months while they figure things out. Nobody truly quits without a plan of some kind. I promise you. This is one of the dangerous things about social media is people just say things not realizing that their circumstances are not going to apply to everybody, all right? What I'm telling you is going to apply to everybody unanimously. Do not quit your job without an escape route. You are a prisoner. You need to be plotting your escape. So I'm not telling you not to quit your job. I'm not telling you not to pursue your dreams. I'm not telling you to stay in a toxic environment. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is that you need to stay where you are, collect the paychecks, or as long as you possibly can, save up as much money as you possibly can, and start planning your escape. Come up with a plan that once I am unemployed, once I am gone from this job, this is what I know I'm going to be working at. And this is how financially I'm going to be able to support myself until I get there. All right? That is the message. Now, I just quit my job with no backup plan other than my parents to pay my rent for the next 12 months. Do not quit your job. Plan your escape. That is my message.
Hey, Coach,
What's up?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
How did you quit your job?
I quit like a boss.
Really? I remember when I walked into my job, my coworker said to me, "You better be on your best behavior. You on a 90-day probation." And I don't know, I believe God put this in me because I said to him, I'm not on a 90-day probation. They are. Because how do I know that I want to be here for 90 days? I understood value. Like, even though I was the low man on the totem pole, I needed that job, right? Robbing Peter to pay Paul and Silas. I had no plan B for my life, but it was just something in me. I kept saying, it's something in me. It's something in me that's more than this, where I'm going in every day serving somebody else's dream while it's my personal nightmare. So when I quit like a boss. I literally walked in one day, took a lunch break, said I hear the word of the Lord. Drove to a little store called Bizio's. Prophesied to myself on Periscope. Said, here come a second wind. I can hear the sound of a wind blowing. And the wind blew in the word, blew in favor. I went back to that job and told them I quit. It's a little bit more story to it. If y'all want part 2, I'll give y'all part 2.
Please don't quit your job without a plan. Even if you have money saved up, just don't. It's reckless and you never know when you are going to get another job. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time.